Hi guys, welcome back to Metien. Today I'm coming to you with an opportunity for you to go to the United States of America under the green card application. I'm sure you've heard about green card in one way or the other, and so in this video I'm going to tell you all about the very simple way of applying for the 2024 green card so that you can be able to go to the US in 2024. You don't need to have a degree. You don't need to have a lot of money in your bank account. It's a very simple process, guys. So just tune in to the very end of this video and get to know how you can do this. So normally we know it as a green card, but it's officially called Diversity Immigration Visa. Okay, so it is given by the government of the United States of America, and this one is particularly for 2024. So up to 55,000 diversity visas will be available. Can you imagine 55,000 people are going to immigrate to the United States of America, and you can be one of those people? There is no cost to register for the DV program, and this is very important because there are some people who have been asked for money to pay to go to a cyber cafe to pay I don't know how much money for someone to apply for you. Kindly guys, it is a free thing that you can apply for yourself. Let no one lie to you that you need to pay them anything for you to apply. So like I said, it's a very simple application process, and the things that are going to be needed are very simple, but you have to adhere to the rules. Like you have to provide all those things that are needed, even if they are simple, because everyone from all over the world is going to apply. So they are going to only select from those people who have followed instruction and put in everything that I'm going to tell you about. Also, people from these particular countries cannot be able to apply, unfortunately, because they have so many people who have already immigrated to the United States of America. These are countries like Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, China, Korea, UK, Venezuela, Vietnam. So there are very few. India, Jamaica, Honduras, Haiti. There are very few countries. Also Nigeria, unfortunately, because they have so many immigrants already. But if you are in any other country, apart from these ones, you can be able to apply and go to the US. So let's go to the eligibility. The first one is that you must be coming from these particular countries. Let me show you quickly these countries that you must be coming from. If you are from Africa, Algeria, Angola, so either just pause the video and go through this list. There are so many countries, Mali, Mauritius, Somalia, Tunisia, Kenya, all these countries. I don't want to read them one by one. If you are from Asia, you also have this: Afghanistan, Iraq, Oman, Qatar, all that. If you are from Europe, we have Albania, Andorra, Armenia, all this. Just pause the video and go through Italy, Sweden, Ukraine, If you are in North America, the Bahamas, all these places, Australia, Belize, Chile. So like I told you, people from all over the world can actually be able to apply. Okay, so if you've proven that you come from those countries that I've mentioned, the second thing is that you must meet the education or work experience required of the DV program. And it's a very simple requirement. Like I said, you don't even need a degree. You must have at least had a high school education or its equivalent. Okay, so high school is like secondary school. If you don't have that, you must have 2 years of work experience within the past 5 years in an occupation that requires at least 2 years of training or experience to perform. So if you've done a certificate, for example, or a diploma for 2 years maybe, and you've been able to now work, and because of that certificate, you can apply. So there's some few people who may say, okay, I don't have a high school certificate. How else can I apply? If you have been able to work for 2 years, you can be able to apply. So like I said, guys, you don't need any degrees, any masters. It's very simple. So the entry, it's now open. It's been open for a while, and the deadline is on November 8th of 2022. So you have pretty much 13 days or 14 or 13 days for you to apply. But the application is very simple. Like you can actually log in today and apply today and finish. So you have a lot of time to share with your friends, share with your relatives, anyone who's been wanting to go to the US or who's been having issues with jobs and they want to try it out in a different country. Please share this opportunity with them because it can be helpful to someone. And note that When you submit, kindly submit only once. Submission of more than one entry for a person will disqualify you. So don't be tempted to say, I want to have many chances, I want to apply many times. No, just submit one application and that's it. Okay. So with regards to completing your electronic entry, that is applying online, I'm going to share with you directly this website so that when you just click on it, you go and you apply. All right. So there's this link. And they will not accept incomplete entries. So if you see that there's somewhere that has to be filled in, kindly fill in that place, okay? Make sure that you fill in everything that they ask. They are simple questions, but they have to be answered, all of them. So after you fill in your form and you submit, you will see a confirmation screen containing your name and a unique confirmation number. Print this confirmation screen for your records. So how this works, they will not email you or send you an email to tell you we have selected you, or because so many people from all over the world are applying. So for you to know that you've been selected, when you apply, at the end of your application, once you submit, when you look at your screen, they will share with you a confirmation screen with your name and a confirmation number. So this is what you will use to know if you've been given or not. The results will come in May, from 6th May 2023, that is next year. When you go back to this site and you use your name and your confirmation number, if you've been selected, the screen will show you you've been selected and it will direct you to another screen to tell you now details of how you're going to start your process of going to the US. And if you've not been selected, they will tell you you've not been selected. So once you finish applying, don't forget to take a screenshot or to write down your unique confirmation number, because no one is going to write to you an email to tell you you've been selected, or no one is going to contact you. Like I said, there are so many people applying and there's no way they're going to reach everyone. So these are some of those things that you must provide when you go to apply. Your name. I'm not going to read everything for you, but you can pause this video and just read everything, all the details that are needed for the name, the gender, the birth certificate, city where you were born, country where you were born, country of eligibility for the DV program. So like I said, there are those few countries that are not eligible, but most countries are eligible. And even if you come from these countries that are not eligible, there's also a way you can go around it to be able to apply. For example, if one of your parents comes from a country that is eligible, but maybe you were born in that country that is not eligible, there's a way that you can apply through the proving that your parent comes from a country that is eligible, okay? And also you must give a photo, a recent photo that you've taken recently, and this photo, make sure that you have not used this photo before in other application. If you've applied other years before, because you can always try every year to apply for this. If you applied before, don't use the same photo that you used before. And there are specifications that you must use for the photo. They are in this document I will show you, but also they'll provide the link where you can just go and see all those things that are needed for you, like which photo, where should you be facing, if it's the photo for your child, if it's the photo for yourself, there are those details that are very, very important. Then you must give your mailing address, country where you live today, your phone number. It's optional, but I'll suggest that you put, but it's actually optional. They will not penalize you if you don't put it because it's optional, and your email address as well, okay? You also need your highest level of education, current marital status, are you married or unmarried? The good thing, if you're married and you're selected, you can be able to go with your spouse, to go with your children who are under a certain age, who are under 18, so it's a very good thing, guys. I don't want to spend so much time going into details, but you can always read about it. Also, the number of children, even if your children are above 18, as long as they are living and they are alive, just mention everything that they ask you. Don't hide anything. Be truthful, because once you get it, there's a way your family can also get it and join you, okay? Yeah, so I will skip those other parts because they are like details that you can check for yourself. So for the selection criteria, as long as you've applied and you've finished, they will select people randomly using a computer. Okay, so when they select it, they will put it on the website, the people who have been selected. So when you go there on that date, like I explained to you, use your confirmation number and you'll know that you've been selected or you've not been selected. And for you to go to the US after you've been selected, you'll have to get a visa. And this visa will be offered by September 30th, 2024. So the visa must be issued by that time. Okay, so once you've been selected, there are all those instructions on the website, how to apply for the visa, the costs that are needed maybe, and any other thing. But you must know that the visa will be given until up to September. If you miss that chance up to that date, it will disqualify or it will complicate things. There are these details about the photos. It has to be in color, in focus, So I don't want to go into these details, guys, because of time, but kindly just read these details and make sure that the photo that you're submitting, it has all these details that are here on your screen right now. Also, when you're taking a photo for your baby, they also have specifications. It only has to be the baby in the photo, and they have to not be in a certain way or be in a certain way as indicated here. So this document has frequently asked questions. Some people have asked questions that have been answered, but I think I've already covered the areas that you need to know, and I will put the links in the description box. Kindly share it, go through it, apply, and once you get selected, don't forget to come and let us know that you are selected. All the very best. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.